Hello, I'm Jonathan Coe and I'm here to say a few words about my new novel, Mr. Wilder and Me. Now, this book is something of a departure for me. It's not about politics, it's not about contemporary British society, and it's a non-fiction novel, meaning that it's about a real person and a real event. That person is the great Hollywood director, Billy Wilder, an absolute hero of mine and someone I consider to be not just one of the greatest filmmakers, but one of the greatest narrative artists of the last century. Billy Wilder was famous, of course, for masterpieces like Sunset Boulevard, Some Like It Hot, and The Apartment. But by the 1970s, he was going out of fashion, and his most recent films, which I consider to be among his most beautiful, had lost money for the studios. When he wanted to make a new film about an aging movie star called Fedora, Hollywood said no, and he had to go to Germany to raise the money and do the shooting. My novel tells the story of the making of this film. I wanted to write a novel about what happens to an artist when he grows old and is no longer completely in touch with the world around him. When fashions change, and audiences want to see works made by younger people instead. When you still feel young and have many things that you want to say to the world, but the world no longer wants to listen. But this is not a novel about failure. Quite the opposite, I hope. For one thing, Billy Wilder was one of the wittiest men in Hollywood, and I've tried to capture the way he used to talk, so I hope that my book will amuse people. And Fedora, for all its faults, turned out to be a wonderful film. Against the odds, Wilder did succeed in making something beautiful, even at the end of his career. So my book is about the importance of always trying to create, never giving up on your vision. So that's Mr. Wilder and Me. I know that my Italian readers love cinema, and I really hope they enjoy this act of homage to one of cinema's greatest geniuses.